You lose any teeth this week?
No.
You have any teeth?
Show your teeth.
What you been up to? Let's see. Oh, you're frozen. Oh, there we see. Let me see him again. Said my internet's unstable.
She didn't see him.
Here, let me switch my internet. Let's see if this hang up. Oh my goodness, look at all those new teeth. You look like a vampire. You got fangs. I'm gonna try my different.
Some funky stuff today.
Oh, there you are. Okay. So I know Michelle is out of town and said she couldn't come. She couldn't get on today, but she'll watch the recording. Michelle is my most seasoned Scentsy Family Reunion consultant. So that was my main thing, is just to kind of start looking at a little bit, making some preliminary plans, answer questions that people who are like, what is Scentsy Family Reunion, and all the in-between questions. I have been having a hard time focusing on it because there's so much going on right now, but I've put a little bit of thought into it. So we'll kind of brainstorm together. So that's one of the big things we'll talk about. I always think if you've got stuff you want to do on these calls, feel free. I am a little behind, so I'm stamping my flyers. I did my smelly boxes yesterday, which I'm so thankful for. They turned out pretty cute. Let me show you. Show you.
Go ahead.
Is there a headlock?
Smelly box. It's cute.
Oh. How are you going to mail them with that?
I'm not. I only have to mail 3 every month, and
Okay.
2 of them, I think I get to kind of have a special delivery because they're coming up next weekend. My friend's coming up, and then she lives right by my mother-in-law, so she can take it back. And it's just like the 10th, and neither of them are picky about the date. So I think it'll be fine. I have one I have to mail, and I may just not put the bunny ears in. Although I'm thinking I'm gonna put his box inside a bigger box and send him some extra goodies, because he placed a huge order, and he did it just online, and he didn't get any rewards or anything. So I think I'll add some goodies for him and just do a bigger box.
Yeah.
I don't know what he did. I actually sent him a message and was like, did you really order this? There's someone steal your credit card, because it was a pretty substantial order. And I was like, whoa. So, but I didn't hear back, so I'm hoping.
Well, hopefully you would have heard back if like, no, I didn't order.
Anyway, you doing okay? Mostly, except for the taxes?
Yeah. Mostly.
Hanging in. Well, let's do this. I'm going to see if I can share my screen. My dog is already in here doing stuff. Dog, what are you doing? Ben? No. She's eating my little baggie. Erg. You're such a bad doggy. She ate a sample baggie.
Uh-oh.
Not all the way, but just enough. Then to the rescue. Okay, let's see if I can share this one. All right, if you are watching this recording and you don't usually do this, it's very important to know where your calendar is and to take a little look at it. So here we are, starting in the first full week of April. Things that are going on tomorrow, something big. You can click on it, it'll tell you. Mother's Day collection. So if you are like me and you haven't shared that at all, today's the day. Today's the day to spend just a little time getting a couple of the images and sharing them and talking about, like, let me take care of Mother's Day for you. There's some really cute things in that collection. You can find that on the news tab. I'm noticing that we have the customer newsletter available to edit on Wednesday. And if you're not in the habit of doing that, it's really a good way to put something special, like an actual special that you come up with. It's going to already be filled in, so you don't have to do anything, but it's good to customize it with like a shopping link, somebody's open party, maybe that you're going to be at a fair or a market, come out and see me. What else could you put in there, Shin?
Your link to your special form, if you have one.
Yeah, for sure. I did that last month, but I could do it again because maybe someone reads it this month that didn't read it last month. So Yeah, you can put anything in there that you'd like because it's a one-on-one communication with your customers. And then it looks like you've got a full week from Wednesday to Wednesday, the 13th, to edit it, and then it's going to automatically send out. We also have the Chase Rainbows Wax Collection coming out next week, so it wouldn't hurt to promote that, get pre-orders. And of course, we've got the awesome Warmer of the Month right now, and that's a good thing. So it's so cute. Have you sold any, Shannon?
No, but I haven't really shared it a ton either.
Right. So I think that some of those real life pictures that people are sharing are the way to go because they're so beautiful. People have the pretty orange bright wax in there. People have them on a planner stand or a little cute thing. Those real life styled pictures work so much better than the stock pictures. So
I
do
have
that.
saved some.
Yeah.
I'm behind on my samples and all that sort of stuff.
I understand. Also, if you have the Warmer of the Month, like if you've subscribed, going live and showing it off. I had it out at my carnival last weekend and I sold 2 of them. And it is really a cute one. It catches people's eye. So I would say don't miss that opportunity to just share and really promote that Warmer of the Month. It's a really, really pretty one. People love.
Yeah, I had it out at my event last weekend too. But I mean, I didn't sell a ton of things.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really weird. Like I sold other things I sold 1 bar of wax.
Same. I told you, like when I went live, my carnival was the weirdest event I've ever done. I sold maybe 10 bars, but we were open a lot of hours. I sold so many buddies. I sold a couple warmers, but it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And I mean, I had it because it was outside. I brought Chad's big cooler and stuff and had ice packs in there. And I didn't have it open, but
Yeah.
I let everybody know that the wax was in there. And if they were like perusing the booth, I would open it just because I wanted to keep it cool, because it was pretty warm. So yeah, I only sold 1 bar, which is super weird.
It was, I same experience, super weird. But anyway, okay, I clicked the news tab. It's just in case, like I said, someone newer is watching. It's a good thing to go check. They always have the product status list so you can see when things are coming back, if they're out of stock. They've got a new spray nozzle on the Scentsy Fresh bottles for a little bit. Must be a supply issue. There is a new brick by brick incentive for this month, so be sure you check that out. There's the Mother's Day information, and they put highlights. My cat and dog are going crazy now. Sorry about that. Highlights of the end of the month Facebook Live. There's lots of cool stuff coming. Very exciting. And just other information. So let's just click on this other highlights from the end of the month live. It tells you all the things that are coming. They went over the May scent warmer of the month, which I like the scent. It's nice. I think it'll be pretty popular. April through May.
Roll from the warmer of the month because I have the other ones that are very similar to that.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's pretty nice. I like it. I think it's pretty good. April through May sales incentive. I know, is this where they're doing like the fragrance flower sales and different things? Because I haven't had a chance to go back and watch that live, to be honest.
I haven't watched it, but I have seen some different images with like 20% off, I guess, the majority of the fragrance flowers.
Yes.
And
I think that's tomorrow. So we'll double check on that and I'll share some stuff on that later. But
I think, do they have like a warmer and like 1 bar bundle? I
haven't even gotten to that, so I'll have to look.
I saw some images about that, but I didn't watch the live. I watched, or the recording, I watched some of the live with
Heidi and Orville.
But yeah. I mean, I don't think that they were really announcing.
No, because they don't really know. They're
well, because Dan's thing was already like played or accessible, so
right.
They just showed up.
Saying hi. Yeah. All right. So the Mother's Day collection, the Chase Rainbows wax, and hockey collection, the Disney Little Mermaid collection. That one's exciting. Awesome. Yeah. That is a pretty little warmer, and I love the buddies. That's cool. New and returning Star Wars collection. So that's awesome. I sold a lot of Star Wars at my event Saturday. It was pretty cool. Batman mini warmer and International Pay It Forward Day. I'll have to look on that too. I loved that there's the child fan diffuser. That's pretty cool.
I saw that one.
Yeah. So this is always just good to go check in because they are doing so many things now. I mean, I can't even tell you guys, when I first started this, we never had limited time offers. We never had anything except Scent and Warmer of the Month and maybe like one little summer something. Like it's just so much more than it used to be. It's cool, but it keeps you on your toes.
Well, I mean,
All
I
right.
feel bad. Like sometimes I can't even like promote anything to be able, like, because I can't be on there at,
I know.
or whatever time
Yeah.
it releases here to do all of that and like do pre-orders and stuff all the time.
And that's a lot of people. You're not alone in that. I would say for that one, just make sure that you've shown it and told them, here's where you can go order at this time. Some people can and some people can't, but if you pick up even one or two, that'd be pretty cool. Okay, I now am going to shift to the events tab. The events tab is where you register for any kind of thing that Scentsy puts on. It could be virtual, it could be in person. And when you come to it, your column over here is upcoming events that you can look through and see what's going on. The ones on the right are the ones that you have done or are doing. So you can see I've done quite a few events. And
you already registered for reunion?
No, I started and I needed my code because I earned it for free. And so I got kind of sidetracked and then I haven't been back to it. So I'm going to do that. It's on my at least this week's list. Registration is from now until the 30th of the month, I believe. So we're going to click on this and look at some details. I know it says not registered, but it's over there on the right. I just need to finish it. I don't know what I need to do, but I'm close. So if you are new, Scentsy Family Reunion is our annual convention for Scentsy. And it is a time to go. It's usually somewhere, although the last few years with COVID, it hasn't been. This one's supposed to be in person in Salt Lake City, Utah, June 23rd through the 25th, I believe. And it is, it's going to be awesome because I had gone to pretty much everyone except my very first one when I first joined. Once I went to one, I was like, I'm never missing another one. And I've been to everyone that they've had. The thing I love about it is you get to see everything in person. You get in-person vibes that you don't get virtually. You get some awesome training. It's just like a little shot in the arm. It gets you pumped up and excited. But it's always been my favorite part is being with my team. So sometimes it's people that we go every year and it's like a reunion. Sometimes we get someone who's never been or someone we don't know very well or someone who just started Scentsy. And that's really exciting because it starts a friendship and a bond that if they hadn't gone in person with us. And when you create those bonds, that's when you feel supported and you feel comfortable reaching out for help. And you realize that this isn't just a business by yourself, that you've got people that are willing to help. You make friends like Shannon and me, since he brought us together. Michelle, she's my reunion buddy for a long time. So Shannon, what have you been to the one in Austin? Is that the only one you were able to go to so far? Did you go? She's being a mama right now. Have you been to another?
My dog was going crazy. I didn't hear what you said.
I understand. I was just saying, you went to the Austin convention. Is that the only one you've been able to go to in person?
Yes, that's the only one I've been to. And then we went to the beach last year, but of course.
Oh, right. We did yeah, of course. Can't forget that one.
Exactly the same, but it was
wasn't, but it was super fun. But it isn't the same. Like when you get, and this one will be a little different just because we've never had one without Heidi and Orville. That's a little different, even though it's still great and they'll do a great job. And I have no doubt it'll be so exciting because we haven't done it in a while and it'll just, plus the other thing I love about going, I like seeing new places. I mean, I've been to so many places because of Scentsy that I would have never gone. And I've always wanted to go to Salt Lake City. I've heard it's beautiful. So that I will also say that when you're looking at it, I remember thinking, wow, I can't do that. That's a lot of money. But it's all a tax write-off. It is something that will really build your business and give you a lot of tools and probably change a lot of things for you. So with all that build up, if you have, oh my goodness, cat, my dog. If you have questions and you're just like watching this back, let me know. I would love to answer your questions because I want you to come. Like, I really want you to come. Some people are like, I can't get the time off, or I can't afford it. I understand, but it's only a few days. And if there's any way you can at all, do it. All right. So let's click on this so you can see the details. We're going to go not virtual. There is a virtual option, it looks like. I haven't really looked on that too much. Wonder if anybody signed up for that. Let's just look. Nobody signed up for the virtual option. Let's see. Second one is the actual thing. Has anyone signed up for the real thing? Oh, Michelle, she's a star. She's already registered. Okay, so Michelle's on it. She's the number one. Okay, event info. I'm just going to click on it since we're sharing. Here we go. I guess they, okay, so the dates are June 23rd, 24th, and 25th. I think it's a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. No, I think it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Is that right? I think so.
Thursday, Friday,
Saturday. I'm pretty sure. And then there is a leadership workshop at the beginning that's on the 22nd and 23rd. That is for directors and above. So I may go early for that. I probably will. Most likely right now I'm thinking. It's at the convention center and the registration's open now until the 30th. It is $300 for each consultant, and you can bring a guest if you want to. And the virtual option is $150. So you can register right here. Obviously, because we will be going, you have to get there. You can drive, you can fly. If you fly, you can write that off. If you drive, you can write off your gas. I'll be flying, I'm fairly certain. And I would imagine we would get a hotel or an Airbnb. Just depends on how many people. When I put the survey up a while back, I think it was you and me and Michelle and Tracy, the only ones that indicated they were probably coming. I need to send out we're getting kind of serious and we want to book something soon and get confirmation and make sure everybody's really good with that. Mm-hmm. So another thing, you go, oh, I have to buy a hotel, but you split it 4 ways. So that does help that. But again, when I first started my business, I'm just saying this in case someone new is watching that's like, well, I kind of want to go. That would be fun. It's a girls trip, or if you're a boy, you can come too. It's just fun. But I opened my own like Southwest Airlines card and used it for all my stuff and then earned flights. So most all the time I've flown for free because of that. So that's a tip I like to recommend. And like I said, everything you do on the trip is pretty much a write-off. So you can keep all your receipts and all that. So any thoughts or things we should share about that right now, Shannon? You looked at flights a little, or?
I did. It was a little bit back. I'm trying to remember it. It wasn't super expensive. I was looking for a one-way ticket because our plan is kind of for me to fly up there and chat. We were talking about renting an RV and making kind of a family vacation of it. So Chad and the boys would drive up there, and then I would fly up there because he gets more time off than I do, just because of how his schedule falls. He could take half the time and be out twice as long as I would be. So I was, gonna fly up there and then hitch a ride with them, and we would make our stops on the way back.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think that's good. You still thinking you're doing that, right?
Yes. And as soon as we kind of made the plans for it, like gas prices soared and stuff, but I think that we're still hoping to do that. It's more like, are we going to take my car or his truck because it's a diesel? Are we going to rent an RV, or are we just going to stay in hotels on the way? Because an RV is similar price to hotels.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
Our vacation.
Yeah, no. Okay. So, and for me, I have to, my factors right now, we kind of sort of thought maybe we would do a family vacation too, but I don't know. We haven't really talked about that. We had just tossed it around. It makes it tricky. I mean, if you do it at the beginning or the end, that's a different thing. Some people try to do it all together, and that, in my opinion, is not very good because you're tied up and you're there for work. But with Disney, that's what we did. We Disneyed first, and then I stayed for convention, and they went on back, and that was good. Um, I'm not sure yet. Our summer is so hard to plan because we've got the kids' schedules that are all up in the air. So I'm still trying to work on that. Also, I have a very close friend who lives in Salt Lake City, and she's really wanting me to come stay with her. So I was thinking maybe I could stay with her just the first day or two while for the leadership, and then stay with y'all. I haven't looked at anything, but I will try to do that soon, or maybe I'll see if Michelle would like to look at some accommodations. I'm fine with a hotel or an Airbnb. It'd be kind of neat to have a little, have a kitchen, and sometimes the prices are just as good. So it just depends on location because we'll have to be able to walk or Uber or something. So that's something to consider. With
Yeah.
only 4 people, it just depends. I mean, hopefully we get a few more, but if it's just 3 or 4, that may be what we, a factor in if we do a hotel or a place. So
In Austin, was there 3? There was 4 of us in Austin, right? That stayed in the hotel.
I don't remember.
I know it
don't
was
remember
Lucy
yesterday.
and Michelle, but I think there was one other person, and I can't remember.
That's terrible, but I don't remember yesterday, so I don't feel so guilty. I don't know. There were so many people, but I don't remember who stayed at the hotel. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyway.
because I mean, there's so many people on our team that are from Austin, so I know some people just drove on a daily basis down
Yes.
there.
Yes. So, I mean, that was really mainly, I wanted to just kind of touch base. I feel like we need to probably book something soon, and we need to kind of, whatever. So maybe we take it to an email, the ones that are going. I need to put out a let's see your count because we're making plans. Hopefully we'll get another 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 because it's so fun. And I think it's going to be a beautiful place to be. So basically,
had a good time last year. So
yeah. And I mean, I haven't seen an actual agenda, but generally it starts in the evening on the first day. It's kind of registration and then a general session. And then you have a full day the second with the evenings open normally. And then you have the last day, you have like probably a session in the morning, and then you normally have a award ceremony at the end of the day. So assuming they're keeping the same basic format, it is pretty late Saturday, so I don't think you would leave Saturday. You would stay Saturday night. We'd probably be leaving Sunday. So that's just something to know that you would probably want to either get there Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning, and then leave Sunday if you're just coming strictly for Scentsy. So it is possible to come in on that Wednesday.
well, it starts on Thursday.
Oh, I keep saying the wrong days. Okay. Leadership is Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday. Let's start over. Thursday, I would say you could probably fly in Thursday morning if you wanted to, because your stuff is going to be that evening. I think it'll start that evening.
Okay.
So Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, 3 nights for sure. And if you wanted to come Wednesday, you could. I'm still waiting to hear back from my other friend to see if she's coming for leadership. I texted her earlier. I'm probably going to go. So I would probably come in Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. I don't know. But anyway, so there's just a few things like that because it would be fun to fly together. But if we're going on different days, that's kind of a bummer. But anyway.
Yeah. So like I'm just on like VRBO. So, I mean, there's even like some apartments and stuff that are like, there's even one that's $100 a night.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't
not
know
bad.
how close it is to downtown,
Right.
but versus most of the hotels are probably like $250 or more.
Yeah.
And then there's some houses that are the same price, like $250, $200, $194. A townhouse that says it sleeps 8.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So I'm sure we can find
again,
something. Like I said, though, people are making their plans. So we probably do need to kind of get a number and go for it.
and I guess the convention center is downtown. Is that?
I don't know. I have an actual address. Most of those sites you can put in like a location. until like within so many miles, but I don't know. Something to look at. And then yeah, I need to look at flights and figure all that out. Anyway, but it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. And if we haven't convinced you to do it, or you're kind of thinking maybe I'd like to do it, just say, let's try it. Let's try it this year. It's been a while since we've been together. It is always fun to be in the environment with thousands of consultants and home office staff. They're awesome, and they share so much and they do so much, and it's just awesome. And I'm sure they're going to make it extra special since it's been a long time since we've been together. So anything else going on, Shannon? You got anything coming up?
No, I have the thing I did last weekend. They're having another thing later this month, but I'm just a little bit like, it's supposed to be a bigger thing, but it was outside and the wind ended up being bad.
Oh, the wind was bad.
And it was just like an open field. It was at the what is it? Watch me.
Veterans Place, right? The
VFW. And it's just like a big flat open field.
Yeah.
And so it would make more sense like if they would do some stuff inside versus outside, and they had like a silent auction inside, right, there would be room for them to put some booths in there, even if they did like one table for per person or something.
Yeah.
But so I might see if they are entertaining that idea at all after,
because it's getting hot. Last weekend was hot, but this weekend will be hotter, and now it's just going to be hot. So yeah, it makes a real big difference. At the carnival, I was one of the few people that didn't have a canopy, and I was like, oh, it looks bad because everyone has a canopy and I don't. And then I was like, oh, my wax is going to melt. This is stressful. So Ben actually ordered one from Academy, and then Caden went and picked it up. Well, in between ordering it and picking it up, the wind got crazy gusty, and everybody who had a canopy was having to hold it down, and several of them broke, several of them bent and broke. And so we wound up not putting it up because I'm like, oh, we only have an hour and a half and I don't want to break this brand new canopy. So the wind is tricky. Outdoor events are tricky for sure, especially this time of year. So I get it. Okay, well, a couple things I was going to say. I had ordered one extra bunny buddy, and I had an extra bar and an extra pod. So I just found this at Target for $1 and had some Easter grass left over. I've got some Easter candy from making my little boxes, and just things like that. If you've got some stuff, put it together and make little Easter baskets. Make your samples. And
I did the egg. So I sold 3 of them, I think.
The buddy clips.
Yeah, within the egg I put some candy and stuff in there.
Yeah.
So I think I sold 3 of those, and I was going to post those in my neighborhood page too.
It's a good idea. Very good. So yeah, just, Easter is a big time. We should be able to get some sales. Mother's Day is coming up, graduations, teacher gifts. This is a really good time. And a lot of people traveling, so getting their cars smelling good, or they're like, oh, the house is sweaty smelling, like get the Scentsy Fresh and share it. We have so many products. Oh, I know one thing I was going to share. Let me see if I can find it. I knew there was something in my bag. Last time we talked, hang on, I think I can find it real quick. I was about to do a Scentsy bingo, and I made bingo cards, and I need to share my template. I just kind of got sidetracked again, but it worked really well. We only had one person attend, but that's okay. They were big. I made them big. They look bigger. And they look pretty good. So I'll share this template. But this was the one I liked the least when I did it, because I was like, what is it? It's some mini warmers. So I just talked about mini warmers, but you can't really see them. So I was like, I don't know. I'm not a favorite. But I found some better graphics. So they turned out pretty good, and I printed them on cardstock. I'm going to laminate them. But yeah, I thought they were pretty good overall. Like, I found some graphics, and again, you can't read everything, but I'm like, scent circles. It just gives me a prompt for different things. And like the deluxe diffuser, like they turned out pretty good, and it was easy. And I mean, they learn a lot when you do your bingo this way. It's super simple. So even just saying, hey, I'm going to do my own Scentsy bingo this week. I'm going to see how many people I can get to come. You could even encourage multiple hosts. Like, hey, would you get three people, 3 to 5 people to come? We're going to have multiple hosts. So it takes some pressure off. They don't have to like try to get a million people. And then you could have multiple people playing. I think it's worth a shot because every time I do it, people are like, I didn't know you had that, or, oh, that's really cool. Or I learned so much. So it's a simple one. And like I said, I'll share these, and you don't even have to do it with the pictures. You literally can call out numbers and just talk about a product, have something every time you pick something out. It doesn't even have to be the cards. So, but there's so many things we can do. I know it's busy. Oh man, I don't know if I'm coming or going most of the time. We've had so much going on and everybody else does too. So now I'm planning the band banquet. So there's so much going on and graduation coming up soon. Now I counted, it's like 7.5 weeks.
I know. I can't believe school's almost over for this year already.
Oh, it's unbelievable. So many things. So we definitely need to get on our accommodations and our flights and all that. Before I end, I'm going to send an email out asking who's coming, because we're going to make arrangements, kind of get a verbal commitment or email commitment, and we'll go from there. But if you find a few places you want to propose, feel free to stick them out to me and Michelle and Tracy for sure. And then if more people say they're coming, I'll add them onto our email chain or a Facebook message or whatever you want to do. Sound good?
Yeah, I mean, there seems to be some, again, I don't know how close they are to downtown. There's some houses and apartments, townhomes type things.
Okay. Yeah, I think being close is probably the most important. And I can probably even ask Lisa, who lives there, if she has any suggestions or can look over our ones we're looking at and tell us like, yeah, that's good. I don't know if she's in Salt Lake, but she's really close. She's not very far. She probably knows the area. So I guess that's that.
Okay.
Thanks for joining. Good luck with your taxes.
Oh, thanks.
All right. I haven't found any shimmer yet. I don't think I have any left, but
I got some from Kelly.
oh, awesome. Good. I had it in my club for a long time and I had bars, but I cannot find it if I have any. I had redone my personal tour.
One that is probably in hers because she says, I can spare 6.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Must have a backlog. Yeah, I had it. Like I said, it's a good scent, but I think somebody came through and bought them.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you
I found I had 1 and then she had 6. So she's getting all of them. And it was a person that I guess she found me online. She randomly called me and I just happened to like answer the phone. I was at work.
Yeah.
And I happened to answer the phone and she's like, I said, I can look when I get home. And she's like, awesome. She was like, do you know Beth? I'm like, sorry, I don't know Beth. She's like, I messaged her, but she's never responded to me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know who that is, but I'll be glad to help you.
Well, best loss is your gain.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
Yeah. So I need to arrange to get those picked up from her, and we're trading. So to get all my ones I have ready for her.
Good. All right. Well, I'm glad you came. All right. Well, have a great day and if you need anything.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.